Tutorial 1.1, Choosing Your Hardware. We want to help forward affordable housing in sub-Saharan Africa. When you however have many power downs and unstable internet, you need to choose the hardware for your Blender system wisely. As a Blender professional, you probably spend more than 50% on your computer using Blender. Once you really know Blender, you will use most of its features like modeling, sculpting, texturing, rigging, lighting, animating, rendering, and editing. If this is your situation, your hardware needs to be ready for Blender. Most important for Blender is your graphic card. We would advise to spend about 40% of your budget on an NVIDIA graphic card, because they look to have the best performance and proper software drivers. For Blender, please get a 27-inch screen with 3840 x 2160 pixels. You need this screen space to run other programs simultaneously with Blender. Characters become simply too small when you want to run Blender and other programs next to each other on smaller monitors. So always try to run an extra monitor when you use a laptop. Because of cooling issues, NVIDIA graphic cards with similar numbers run much slower in laptops than in desktops. It is also almost impossible to upgrade graphic cards of laptops. That is the reason that you might prefer to use a desktop computer. In Africa, you need to have a proper no-break unit that can carry your system for about 3 hours, to allow you to work or render during power downs and to prevent that work gets lost. You also need it for laptops, because the strength of batteries of laptops usually wears off very fast. The excellent recovery system of Blender makes sure you don't lose much work when your system goes down. Make sure your graphic card and main processor are fast and have both plenty of RAM, because larger Blender scenes use a lot of memory. You also want to use SSD drives with at least a total of 1 or preferably 2 TB of storage capacity. Also buy 1 or 2 large external hard drives for your backups. Because of the power downs, you might consider a lit keyboard. Also use a high-quality mouse with a center mouse wheel for your middle finger. For sculptors, a tablet is advisable, but for regular work, a mouse is more convenient. So, if you can, spend serious money on your hardware. When you render 5 hours a day and you need to use a generator, you might spend about $350 per year on energy. This is really a waste of money when you have a slow graphic card. Render farms are not an option because of the poor internet and the many test renders you usually do anyway. But don't be discouraged. Cheaper systems with a graphic card can help you at least learn the Blender basics. So don't let the system stand in your way. And please subscribe to our channel. In Tutorial 1.2 we will look closer how you can use Linux as operation system to reduce costs even more. I hope to see you back soon.